What's going on, guys? It's Mike from Mike and Melissa's Tab Across Texas, and I am currently in Van Horn, Texas at the Hotel El Capitan, an extremely famous hotel, the sister property to the El Paseo down in Marfa, I believe, made famous by the Giant movie. Rock Hudson, James Dean, was it Elizabeth Taylor? Yeah, they were all down there. The same guy that created that hotel created this hotel and created pretty much all the hotels in El Paso. Well, what I've done in the past couple of days, I've stayed at 3 iconic 1920-ish hotels along the Bankhead Highway in Texas. And now I'm at the 3rd one, and I'm going to tell you what I've found out about these hotels. And of course, this is my own opinion. You can come out, you can do it yourself, and I'm sure that your opinions could differ from mine, and that's okay. But this is these are my thoughts for anybody who's wanting to take a look at these 3 hotels. And the 3 hotels are the El Capitan, currently at, the Hotel Settles in Big Springs, and the Eastland Historic Hotel in Eastland, Texas. And let's start with number 3. My 3rd favorite hotel is the one I'm at right now. And I'm saying that I'm not happy about saying that because I really wanted this to be the one that I really loved, but it does have, in my opinion, some issues. The toilet works, the sinks work, everything is fine, but for a while this hotel existed as a bank. And I believe the influence of the bank, it messed up the historical integrity of this hotel. And if you look close, you start to see those issues. Now, a lot of things are period correct in this hotel. The lobby's great, the courtyard's great, everything is great. But when you start looking close, there's things that make you feel like you're in a building that used to be a bank. And on to dinner. So I went down, I'm eating in these hotels as well. I went down to dinner, had a great dinner. Their signature dish, which is the pistachio crusted steak, which was fine. Mashed potatoes and asparagus. Everything was great. Had some great conversation with the people around me. But the dining room even seemed a little temporary. The wait staff's area seemed sort of temporary, like tables that were just sort of pushed in the corners and set up in more of an event style, not necessarily built in. Like it was a room that could be a dining room, or it could be a meeting room, or it could be just whatever that you needed to be. Now, this is the hotel furthest out in West Texas. We are about 100 miles from El Paso. We're about 200 miles from Big Spring, probably about 100 miles from Pecos. So we are really out in the middle of what some people would consider nowhere, and this was the most expensive hotel out of all of them. But go figure. It's really a wonderful place, great desert environment, and some really unique people. So that said, what's the second favorite hotel? And that's going to be the Eastland Hotel in Eastland, Texas. Now, the Eastland Hotel was built in 1919 or 1918. I get those. I don't really recall. It's a 3-story establishment next to a theater in downtown Eastland, right off the square. It's ran by a really great couple, and they have a couple of kids, I believe, too. And they live there. They live on site. The top floor is rented as a private residence, and we have the 2nd floor. So the Eastland was a very comfortable hotel. It was come and go as you please. There was a code on the door. You checked in, they gave you the code, and you were able just to come in and out. Had a very modern elevator. They have very squeaky stairs, so I use the elevator, even though I prefer the stairs. But they very squeaky. Probably woke the whole place up. It was a large room, had a kitchen in it. It also had a bathroom with a large, deep tub with jets and all kinds of stuff going on in there. Really great hot water. It wasn't period correct when it came to all of its fixtures, but it was very comfortable. It had 6 windows, I believe, that overlooked the pool area and the side street, but it was very well lit and very open and very accommodating. Now, it did not have a restaurant on site, but there were a coffee station and pastries and whatnot set up that you could just grab as you went, and those little sections were on each floor, on the bottom floor and on the second floor, a little refreshment area, along with a little library down at the end of the hallway where you could sit and read. So that was actually the second most expensive room. So my third choice was the most expensive room. My second choice was the second most expensive room. And the cheapest choice, or the cheapest cost, and my favorite hotel was the Hotel Settles. Go figure. Now, Hotel Settles, that's my second time to ever stay at the Hotel Settles. It's in Big Spring, Texas. It's a 14-story hotel that's been redone perfectly. The fixtures are original, the bathrooms are original, everything is original, the elevators are original. It's insane the amount of detail that has gone into that hotel. It's roughly about $100 a night. There's a restaurant located on site with an incredible menu. There is a lounge and bar located on site with a den and a pool table, free pool table, fireplace, very cozy, very welcoming. Elvis stayed there in 1955. Buddy Holly stayed there. Presidents have stayed there. It's an incredible place, and it blew me away that it was my favorite. It was the cheapest. So, anyway, those are my thoughts. If you want to get out and take a look at some of these hotels, hope you do. I'm Mike from Mike and Melissa's Tabacross, Texas. Have a great day.